First order of business, we had a meeting December 10th. There are meeting minutes to approve from that meeting. If anybody wants to make a motion to that effect.
Make a motion to approve the minutes from the December 10th meeting as presented.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Bills.
Alrighty, general fund $5,033,401.04. Hazmat $180.43. 911 $8,238.96. Domestic relations $794.92. And children and youth $740,395.33 for a total of $5,783,010.68.
Thank you very much. Is there a motion to approve the bills as presented?
So moved.
And second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Thank you, Controller Edwards.
Alrighty, personnel, we have one new hire, part-time deputy in the sheriff's office. We have two separations at the jail, 1/12/12 and 1/12/26. No transfers, no FMLA. Is there a motion to approve the personnel changes as presented?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Public comment, not seeing anybody here for that, I don't believe. All right, nothing under old business. New business, item number 1, January National Mentoring Month.
That's me.
The floor is yours.
So my name is Teresa from Children's Aid Society.
How do you pronounce your last name?
Gualanone.
Okay, I would have terribly destroyed that, but thank you.
That's why I just say Teresa. So January is National Mentoring Month, so this is a time to bring awareness to the kids that are already matched with mentors in our community, and also children who are waiting to be matched with mentors. Mentors provide support and guidance and friendship for the kids that they're matched with, someone these kids can rely on, a role model for them to look up to, and sometimes they get experiences that they would not normally get in their home life. So Children's Aid Society has community-based mentoring where we match children in the community with adult volunteers, and we have school-based mentoring where we match elementary students with high school volunteers. During January, we just ask people who are interested in mentoring or interested in working with kids to give us a call, learn more about the program, possibly start the process of becoming a mentor, and just to encourage others to do that as well.
Very good.
Teresa, is that what used to be called Big Brothers, Big
Yes.
Sisters?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. But
No, and thank you for all your efforts on that. I used to do the Bowl for Kids' Sake and
Yes.
participated in that for years. Great program that you guys run.
Thank you.
We do have a proclamation here, which I'll read in. Whereas the observance of National Mentoring Month began in 2002 to encourage individuals and organizations such as businesses, government agencies, schools, faith communities, and nonprofits to become more engaged in mentoring across the U.S. Whereas a mentor is a caring and dependable adult who offers guidance, support, and encouragement to a child's social, emotional, and cognitive development and helps prepare children for day-to-day challenges. Whereas mentoring is focused on the development of competence and character of the mentee to promote positive outcomes and improved academic achievement, self-esteem, social skills, and career development. Approximately 3 million at-risk youth have mentoring relationships because of the remarkable and resourcefulness of thousands of programs throughout the U.S. Local programs are provided by Youth Mentoring Program of Children's Aid Society. Despite the progress made to increase mentoring, there continues to be a mentoring gap for children in need of mentors. National Mentoring Month is an opportunity to raise awareness of mentoring and the impact it has on building a brighter future for our children. Now, therefore, we do hereby proclaim the month of January 2025 as National Mentoring Month in Clearfield County and recognize those who serve as mentors and encourage citizens to promote awareness of youth mentoring. Is there a motion to accept this proclamation?
so moved.
And second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Thank you.
No, thank you. You guys do the hard work. We're signing this proclamation.
And
Can we
don't
do a
want to-
photo?
Picture time.
Yeah, picture time.
I did not
Do
bring
you want me to take one and just email it to you?
If you would like, I would appreciate that.
there is good. One more. Thank you very much. We have one of
Teresa,
these
if I
for you.
forget, just shoot me a quick email.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Through my photos. I'll be like, wait a second.
Have a good day. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Item number 2, Resolution 2024, number 10, certifying the ATA local match. We do this every year, I believe.
Yes, and I do believe Lisa has a proposed resolution.
I do.
Yep.
$205,237, payment quarterly, which is similar, well, it's the same as every other year. With this, we have an agreement with them that it goes up by a certain percentage every year, I believe. And so I think it was just under 200,000 last year, so I would say this is a very nominal increase. So, is there a motion to accept this, to adopt this resolution?
So moved.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, that's taken care of. Number 3, addendum with Prime Care for MAT.
Yes, we spoke about this at several of our prior meetings. However, after we had advertised for our request for proposals, we did go back to both bidders to do some negotiations, and at the last meeting, it was determined to proceed with Prime Care. So we were able to work out an addendum with Prime Care that would reflect them providing these additional MAT services at a cost much less than what their initial proposal came in after several discussions. So this will actually, as I said, be an addendum to our original contract with them, so everything will fall in line as far as timing and services. This addendum is effective December 1st of 2024, and it is at a cost of $14,933.33 per month.
Okay. Well, yes, that is quite a bit less than what we'd initially discussed, and I know that, and again, we want to thank Chris and the drug and alcohol folks for helping us identify some areas where we could save some pennies there.
Yeah, they were a great help in helping us decipher the MAT end of this.
Yep.
And some of the additional services, so I'll make that in the form of a motion to consider the addendum with Prime Care for MAT services at the Clearfield County Jail.
I will second that, and I will echo my colleagues' comments about the process.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. All right, item 4, appointments and reappointments. This is going to take a little while because, number 1, we have a lot of positions, and number 2, we're going to fill them all today, which is the first time I talked to Steve Jasper, and in 12 years, he says we've never filled the advisory board. So this will be the first time since I've been here, and probably maybe since you've
I
been
was gonna say,
here.
it's a little bit longer than 12 years. I've been around since 2008, and we were unable to fill them that long ago.
So-
And this is a big thank you to both the media for helping spread the word and to the members of the community for stepping up. We have found ourselves with an abundance.
Yeah, we've been overwhelmed, and I mean it in the best possible way, overwhelmed with the response. This time we had to make hard choices in some of these.
It wasn't a matter of just having a warm body to fill a seat. We had choices of qualified applicants that we had to sit and choose and talk to them. So no, this is it shows great interest from the community in giving back on these boards and commissions, and we're very pleased.
Yeah. Can I ask the media to help me say I need $100,000?
It really did work. I'm shocked, but just in the response level. But, so the first thing is the Farmland Preservation Board, and we've had a request from Jody Brennan to stagger these, because they all came up at the same time. So she'd like us to do one-year term, 2 2-year terms, and 2 3-year terms.
Yeah, and I think that's the law too, so.
So I guess, and we have 5 names here, all are requesting to be reappointed. So I guess I will suggest that we appoint Michael Hollabaugh to a 1-year term, Henry Doherty and Susan Williams to 2-year terms, and Jeff Wigglesworth and Eric Fox to 3-year terms. If there's any, that's just based on my discussions about, potential time horizons for some of these folks?
I will make a motion that we reappoint them to the board and to the terms as you've stated.
I will second that. That is for farmland preservation.
Correct. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Next is the Recreation and Tourism. 5-year terms, Jody August was appointed to fill an unexpired term. She wishes to be reappointed. We also have a vacancy because Commissioner Winters is going to step down. And so we have his, and we want to thank you for the
Yes,
hard work you did. I
absolutely.
mean, in fact, he broke away from work he was doing on
and
the
I
grant
will-
committee to come here.
I will go
so.
right back out there after this meeting, so.
But Kevin Wayne has asked to be appointed, and we know Kevin, and Kevin will be a really good addition to that board, I think.
Kevin is a long-term member of the Clearfield Chamber of Commerce, ties to the community, and he'll be an asset. I'll make a motion for the appointments to the Visit Clearfield County Board.
Jody August and Kevin Wayne. Yep.
And I will second it with the, also the provision that I'd like to make it clear that Tim's absence, Tim will be missed now that he's going off the board, so.
Just Tim or the baked goods? Just-
No.
just
I was
one.
gonna say, can Kevin
Well, that will, I mean,
Hey, their loss is our gain.
particularly weight loss.
Focus here
Yeah,
now.
particularly the board's weight loss. will be our gain.
Well, thank you for the kind words.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Public Library Board, 3-year terms, we have 2 up for, and they both wish to be reappointed. Martin Tate and Mary Jane Sherman both wish to be reappointed to the Library Board. Is there a motion to that effect?
So moved.
And second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, Clearfield Jefferson Airport Authority, a 5-year term. Glenn Shue wishes to be reappointed. He's a Du Bois area pilot. He's really good for that board. And then Dr. Russell Cameron, who also has an aviation background, is requesting appointment.
And that is upon the departure of Mr. Varichello,
Correct.
whose term has expired. I will make a motion for those 2 appointments to the Clearfield Jefferson Regional Airport Authority.
No, I will second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, let's see here. And I think I forgot to mark down, we had 1 opening on IDA, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there's 3 reappointments and then 1 opening, correct?
Correct. That's correct.
Okay, because I forgot to put this on my list, but, so they're 5-year terms. Jacob Heigel, Tyler Kirkwood, and Drew Nudzinski all requesting reappointment. And then Dan Kolop requesting appointment to the vacant slot. Is there a motion to that effect?
I will make a motion to make the appointments on the Industrial Development Authority as presented.
No, I will second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. That's another, we got a ton of interest just over the weekend on the IDA, which I can't ever remember seeing that kind of.
Yeah.
interest.
And
Really
talented
good, yeah.
industry and community people. We had some choices to make here,
Yes, we
which
did.
it was a good position to be in.
Let's see, nothing expiring in the Housing Authority. Under Planning Commission, 4-year terms, Henry Doherty and Zane Hensel, both requesting reappointment. I believe, I don't know about Henry, but I know Zane was put in to fill somebody's term out. So is there a motion to reappoint both of those gentlemen?
I will be happy to move that we reappoint those gentlemen to the board.
No, I will second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Solid Waste Authority, 5-year term, 2 vacancies, and we had more than 2 people step up. I would like, entertain a motion for Mike Bookhammer and Stephen Langle.
I will gladly make that motion to appoint them to the Solid Waste Authority.
And I will second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Redevelopment Authority, and we wish Sean Arbaugh the best. He had to step off since he is no longer, the manager of Du Bois Sandy. And Sam Malika has sent in a letter asking to replace Sean and finish out his term.
And this will be for the completion of Sean Arbaugh's term.
I believe that is correct, yes. So is there a motion to appoint Sam to that unexpired
I will
term?
make that in the form of a motion.
I will second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Kerwinsville Lake Authority, 3-year terms, 2
They're
Oh,
reappointments.
Reappointments, yeah, Karen Vita Ruby and Angela Ireland both wish to be reappointed.
And I'll be happy to move that they be reappointed. to
And I will second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And last but certainly not least, the Community Connections Advisory Board, 3-year terms. We had 4 vacancies that have been there forever. We had a lot of people, this took us some time to work through, but we would like, I would entertain a motion for Lisa Ruffner, Joe Francemore, Debbie Myers, and Kylie Whitmer.
So moved.
And second, and once again, a huge thank you for the people expressing interest. The Community Connections Board, it is kind of a little niche, but a very important one, and we are glad to see that filled.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah. If I could add too, Mr. Chairman, if the media would please make sure folks understand that even if they did apply and they were not appointed, we're going to keep the emails, resumes, letters, whatever that we got that were expressions of interest. And openings do periodically occur, and we will certainly keep those names in mind, so.
Now, as
Yeah.
Commissioner Sobel said, we had an abundance, and we will keep them on hand. As other openings come up in the county, we will definitely reach out to them.
Yep, really good stuff. Thanks. Thanks to everybody involved. Item 5, consider application to encumber liquid fuel monies, and I turn to our bridge queen.
So the money is going to be encumbered to remove the Leonard Street Bridge, which if I was reading the inspection report, it appears that it's been closed since 1985.
Sounds about right.
So it is the bridge behind what I would still call the multi-service center or the 911 center, kind of back there. It's, it's gated off. You can't, and it is over R.J. Corman. So it's kind of a,
This would be proximate to the
Hazard.
rear of Colonial Courtyard and
Yeah.
the lottery office
Yeah.
property
Mhm.
for,
Your Highness, is that the bridge to nowhere? you like to call it?
no, that's
No?
not
That's
the
a
bridge
different
to
one.
That's the
nowhere.
other one,
It is
okay.
the bridge to,
Would,
oh,
this one has, on either end, it's a bridge to nowhere, really,
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
can't hardly get
There-
to it on either
Okay,
end.
now I know which
There-
one you're
there
talking
is-
about.
effectively zero traffic ever
Yes.
uses this
Isn't it?
bridge because there is not a road to either end of
It's one
it.
of these things when you become commissioner and you realize not only do we own bridges, but we own bridges that serve no purpose.
right.
And so we're systematically trying to
And
eliminate the
I'm gonna touch
liability.
that with a
Th-
10-foot
This,
pole.
this bridge only purpose is an attractive nuisance.
Yes.
Well, and I just think, I've thought since I realized that we had it, that it's best to get rid of it. So I'm glad that we're gonna be taking steps, hopefully, to remove that thing. So luckily, it's not a long span. I think we'll be able to get a crane in there and just pick it right out. But, is there a motion to approve
Yes,
this
so-
encumbrance?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. And the last thing under new business, purchase of service agreement with CYS and Mentor ABI LLC, doing business as Neuro Restorative.
This is a mix of our standard agreement. We needed to enter an agreement that will be effective July 1st of 2024 and actually would have terminated October 3rd of 2024. It was for the placement of one individual, but in order for proper reimbursement and documentation, we needed to limit the contract to those terms and for very specific services. So we were able to work with ABI to resolve the issue, and we are now ready to consider this purchase of service
So
agreement.
this is effectively a retroactive modified agreement.
That's correct.
Okay.
We have not made any payments until we were able to get this resolved to make sure we had everything on our end. And as
I understand this was a unique situation. I thank you for your diligence.
Is there a motion to approve this purchase of service agreement?
So moved.
And second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Nothing else under new business? What do you have for us
I have
today?
nothing this morning.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Well, I'll just say, wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, depending on how, my wife's Jewish, so she's more in the, we're kind of a combined Hanukkah Christmas family.
I will echo the chairman's sentiment and wish all the best for the holidays for everyone in Clearfield County.
And I'll say ho, ho, ho.
There you go. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
And second.
All those in favor?
Aye. And if you